Hare Krishna everyone, my name is Kavya Budhiraja and welcome back to Being Krishna Conscious. Today, I will be sharing one trick with you with which we all can become fearless. Now, what is that trick with which we all can become fearless? Well, it is Bhajahu re mana Shri Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindre. Who is our greatest enemy and who is our greatest friend? It is none other than our mind. Bhajahu re manu. So what do we have to tell our mind? Bhajahu re man. Hey man, oh dear mind, worship. Worship whom? Bhajahu re man Shri Nandana. Nanda is Nanda Maharaj and Nanda Nandan is the son of Nanda Maharaj, who is Shri Krishna, that Bal Gopal Krishna. Bhajahu re man Shri Nandan Abhaya Charanar Vindre, whose lotus feet are the abode of fearlessness. Oh dear mind, always think about that son of Nanda Maharaj who can give you eternal fearlessness. Now the best example for this is Sri Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was just a child, but his father, the demon Hiranyakashipu, wanted to kill Prahlad. Why? Because he was just chanting the names of Vishnu. He was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and because he was preaching about Krishna consciousness. As a result, Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill little Prahlad. He pushed him into a room full of poisonous snakes. He wanted to throw him off the cliff. And while the guards were throwing Prahlad from the cliff, do you know what did Prahlad say? The guards asked Prahlad, Prahlad, are you not scared? Are you not fearful? We'll be throwing you off this big hill. Prahlad said, well, Dharti Ma, this earth, she is the wife of Vishnu. Vishnu is my father. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham Bij Pradapita. Vishnu is my father and this earth is the wife of my father, which means this earth is my mother. And if you are throwing me into the lap of my mother, will the child laugh or will the child be scared? The guards were shocked, and sure enough, when Prahlad was thrown off the cliff, nothing happened to him. He was just chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So this is the importance of surrenderance. Prabhupada always stressed, you need to surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Let us take the example of Srila Prabhupada himself. At the age of 70, he was sitting outside the office of a lady. Who was that lady? That lady was Sumati Morarji. Now Sumati Morarji was the in charge of a cargo ship which was going to the United States of America. Srila Prabhupada used to come outside her office and he used to sit there for the whole day just to talk to Sumati Morarji and always requested her to please let her go through her cargo ship. But Sumati Morarji always refused. She used to tell Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you are of the age of my father. You're very old and America is very cold. You will die. Sumati Morarji said, Prabhupada, you're very old and America is very cold. Srila Prabhupada replied, but I'm very bold. Bold enough that I shall fulfill, at least I shall try to fulfill the instructions of my Guru Maharaj. And keeping the instructions of his Maharaj in his mind and with complete surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna, fear could not even touch Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada suffered 2 heart attacks while he was on Jaladuta. Jaladuta was the name of that cargo ship which took Prabhupada from India to United States of America. He suffered 2 heart attacks on the ship. Srila Prabhupada has taught us with his own personal example. So what is the trick? That trick is Abhaya Charanan Vindare, to take shelter of that personality whose lotus feet provide us fearlessness. Let me tell you 3 things that we should always keep in mind. First, Krishna is the controller. We all think that we are the controllers. But are we really the controller? Is it in our hand that we can control our digestion? Can we control our respiration? Can we control other people? Before controlling others, let me ask you, can we even control ourselves? One night before, we are very drid, we are determined that from tomorrow onwards, I will be waking up at 4 a.m. every day. But can we really control that? The next morning, again we watch the alarm clock and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's very hard to even control ourselves. So how can we even think that we can control our surroundings? So first thing is, Krishna is the controller. Now the second thing, there is a purpose why Krishna has given certain things to us. If you have been given a talent, then there is a purpose why Krishna has given you that talent. So we should utilize that particular gift that we have got in the service of Krishna. Let's take the example. If my father brings me a chocolate, now that chocolate is for me, but out of love. If I break one piece from that chocolate and if I offer it to my father, won't my father be happy? He will be very happy. Similarly, when we offer the thing which has been given to us by Krishna, when we offer that thing to Krishna, Krishna also becomes very happy. And that is the key to our eternal happiness, because we are trying to connect with the source of our origin, which is Krishna. Sarvakaran Karanam, he is the source of everything. And the third thing, Krishna can snatch away anything at any time. Yes, it's very hard to accept, but this is the reality. It is not in our control that when our relative would be leaving us for the heavenly abode. It is not in our control when any other person would come and claim the plot of my land. It is really not in my control. So it is by the sweet wish of Krishna that he can snatch away anything which he himself has given to us. So what is the problem? The real problem is the ego. Yes, we all have ego, which stops us from thinking that Krishna is the controller. Our ego tells us, oh Kavya, you are the controller. It should happen as per your wish. So the moment we give up this ego, we will be able to understand the real image, the real world, the real reason behind everything. Cheto Darpan Marjanam. We have to clean up the mirror of our heart. So just tell your mind that, oh mind, forget about everything and think about that Krishna who is the source of fearlessness. And that is the way with which we all can become fearless. Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada.